Hi, this is Eric with Peace Your Classic Cars, and I am in a 1966 Ford Bronco. This is all original matching numbers. It's got a 170 6-cylinder, runs great. All the gauges work. Doing about 55 right now. This thing cruises great. Steering perfect. I mean, it is a Bronco, you know, it's an old truck, so of course it still drives like an old, you know, kind of an old truck, but I mean, it drives nice and straight. Got a new master cylinder, brakes have been gone through, stopped straight. Just had the front end bushings done, new shocks, stabilizer shock in the front. We went through the engines extensively. When I picked up the car, the engine ran great, but I just like to be in the habit of going through a vehicle and really just making sure everything's done. So we changed all the fluids. Go ahead, turn here. Keep in mind, I'm driving 3-speed on the column with a camera in my hand. I am by myself. See if I can find a place to pull over up here. Don't normally do my videos in this area. So anyways, as I was saying, I went through all new fluids, nice engine detail, it's been done to it. New gaskets, cap, rotor, points, condenser. Got a new carburetor on it, new factory original carburetor, but it's a new one. Had it professionally, bought a professionally rebuilt 66 carb for it. This car truck just runs great. It really is more of a truck than a car, I guess. So really happy with the way it drives. If you've seen my videos before, I don't normally take them on quite this long of a drive, but this is a newer area that I don't normally go through. I grabbed the camera. I was picking up the truck from the shop where we were having the front end redone. It had what they called the death wobble on one of the wheels where the bushings were out on it. The truck just drives so smooth. Pull in here and take a look around. The emergency brake does work. Beautiful engine detail. Runs perfect. So like I said, everything's been freshened up here. You can see, you know, new hoses, new fuel filter, new carburetor, new fuel pump. We just went through it. I mean, actually when I picked up this truck, it was driving pretty good. You know, maybe a little bit rough, like it needed a tune-up. Like I said, I like to go through them. Inside fender wells look great. I mean, this is a rust-free truck. Just want to show this real quick. So all these fender wells in here look awesome. Underneath the hood, no, not detailed, but could be very easily detailed under here. The outside's had a new paint job on it. I'm going to estimate that the paint job on this is maybe about 1.5 years, 2 years old. It's a good looking driver quality paint job. It's nice and shiny, consistent from bumper to bumper, and just a decent looking driver quality paint job. It really shines. You know, there's a shadow over that way, so we'll come over here, you can see it really shines in the sun. Doors are painted at the same time as the truck, and so they have a brand new paint, matches perfectly. So if you want to bolt the doors on, this is actually the first time I've driven it with the top on. I went ahead and put the top on it just to get it ready to ship out, because I know it's going to sell and want to be shipped out. So the top is in good shape. It was not repainted with the rest of the vehicle, so it's got some little, you know, scuffs and things on it. Wouldn't take a whole lot to, you know, tape it off and paint it, and it would look really great. You could do it very easily and very inexpensively. I do have the back window for the top as well, and it just bolts right on. I just didn't do it, like I said. To be honest with you, I've been driving the truck with the top off, which is so much fun. Doors off, top off, and I just threw the top on because I thought it was going to be rainy, and I wanted to take it down to the shop and have them fix that front end. So yeah, floor pans are in great shape. At some point there was a little bit of rust underneath it, and somebody put in a new pan here, welded that in. They did a good job with that. The dash, like I said, gauges all work like they're supposed to. Dash is all original, unmolested. It's got a nice, you know, dash pad up here. The little part that's vinyl is good, not cracked. Somebody put a center console in here. It's nice to have. In fact, there's a little old radio in there. It's not hooked up. I'd put a new CD player in there if it was me. Seats look good. Little tear mark there. It's kind of hard to see out here. It's so shiny. So yeah, just about the size of my fingernail. That's the only imperfection I see on the seats. Pan in the rear looks good. This is all original metal. Very, very good condition. Solid steel. I mean, the inner fenders look awesome. Or the fenders inside look awesome. The paint looks great. They painted the inside too. Seats in great shape. It's got 2 older tires that probably could stand to be replaced on the rear. 2 brand new tires on the front. They hold air and they're running down the road fine, but the back tires are older and have a little bit of weather rot on them. If it was my truck, I'd probably just drive them until they were starting to go flat, but the front ones, because they hold air and they just seem to be okay. Front ones are brand new. Take a look underneath the truck now. Super clean. Like I said, new shocks. And I did say rust free earlier, and I forgot, there is a couple of minor spots of rust on it. I get a little excited because the body on the outside is so straight, and it is rust free. There is a spot here where there's some rust. Frame rails are super solid. Like I said, floor pan in the rear is super solid. You can see they replaced the sway arm bushings there. Very clean. Nice strong 4 pans. And there's your other spot of rust like I showed on the inside earlier. They put a new piece of metal on the inside and left this. So that is something, you know, we might want to clean up if you wanted it to look perfect. Underneath the rear, very clean. Nice clean gas tank. Well, there you have it. I try and do about a 10-minute video on every vehicle. Lights work, turn signals work. The horn is not working. I believe the 4-wheel drive functions properly. I have not taken it off-road because that's not what I was looking for when I picked up this Bronco. It's just been around town cruiser. but I'm sure it would do fine. Although keep in mind it is a 1966 original and it's not been beefed up or anything like that. So this would be a great Bronco for a purist or somebody who wants to start with original and start working their way up to making something a little more beefed up. But what a great truck. Like I said, I've got the doors for it. That's the other thing too, is the roll bar in here looks awesome. Nice chrome roll bar. This truck looks so cool with the top off, and of course you can see the still photography, how cool it looks with the top off. So I think whoever gets this is going to have a blast in it. It just cranks up every time I drive it. It just runs fantastic. Shifts gears great. Brakes stop really good. I just don't think you can go wrong with it. And this is the first year of the Bronco, 1966. I mean, you can't go wrong with this thing. It's super, super cool.